What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge. And Greg, how exciting is this?
Oh, it's incredible, Kevin. We were here last year.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kevin Durant.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Dillingham. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Durant in at the small forward. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
White, good.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
On the wing, Thompson. This one for three. Rebounded by Tatum. And it's the Celtics ball. It's a three-point game. Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Here's Tatum. Sinks that one from the post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thompson with the bucket.
That's a nice steal right there by Jordan Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
Brown outside. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Yeah, the handle of Jason Tatum is special, and he has tightened that handle over the course of years.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Poole against Holiday. Thompson passes to Poole. And Thompson kicks to Poole. Shot clock at 6. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Poole. Poole's got 3 assists in the game. Here's White. And he drops it in from the low post. White's got 5.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
Thompson inside the line. Rebound Boston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
White. The kick out to Tatum. Launches it. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Krul with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Amen Thompson.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Here's Holiday. Still yet to score. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his son.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20. For the Pacers, yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Connects from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Stolen by Tatum. And they're on the break. And here we go. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second ever NBA Cup Championship game. It's an honor to bring this to you on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. And Greg, how exciting is this?
Oh, it's incredible, Kevin. We were here last year for the final, and LeBron and the Lakers taking over Las Vegas. And I think we have another memorable night on tap. Nothing better than winner-take-all basketball.
And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Boston Celtics. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kevin Durant.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And for the Rockets, we've got Durant, Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Dillingham in at the 2. So the Rockets win the tip. And here is Poole. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Rockets. Holiday looking for an opening. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Off target from three-point range. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Knicks in New York. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. But these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And it feels so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Drew Holiday at the line for 1.
case of Drew Holiday, having two brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Poole kicks to KD. The three. Rebound Boston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided the sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
White looking around. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Pass to White. And here's Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Poole finds Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Brown. Here's Dillingham. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on. Full display. What a move to the bucket.
Rockets trail. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA, I have to ask, what is your... like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a little high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. Tatum, that's good.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Now, here's Poole. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's the Celtics with the ball, following the 3 by Houston that went in. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Amen Thompson.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Now, here's Thompson. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Thompson with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 15. We talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion? In the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential.
And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 1. pass to Durant. It's up a three, and that's collected by Drew Holiday. Boston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And it's Brown missing. And for Houston, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Thompson dishes to Durant. No good from outside. Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Thompson passes to Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 5.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
On the wing, Thompson. The 3 from Poole. And another 3 for Houston.
And that time, no dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Porter's checked in for Jordan Poole. Here's Porzingis. No scoring in this one. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
Second free throw, no good. And Shams Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
To the right side. Here's Connect. Another miss by Houston. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Holiday. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Connect. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 3.
So much vert on that jumper. The D was there, but Connect just rose above.
Brown kicks to White. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. White's got the game tied up here for Boston. Porter with it. He's picked up by White. Connect. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Holiday. And he converts the layup. Holiday's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
White the pass to Holiday. Brown right side. fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the free throw, no good. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying.
A young man who knows how to use his strength. Connect doesn't let the foul stop it.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college, grew 3 inches while he was there, eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
To the middle. And the basket by Hauser. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The shot's good from Smith.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Over to the left wing. Here's Connect. The 3-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The Celtics have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. First one falls for him.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. The Rockets shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here's Connect. Misses the 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 4. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Rockets. And he continues to torment them from 3-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Jabari Smith is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Connect. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Porter in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And Connect gets it to go. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a 3rd hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Tatum wide open, he fires one. His three-pointers off the mark. Houston leading by 5. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
The Celtics shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. Traps in the tray.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Out to Thompson. Now Poole. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Tatum for 3. Rockets with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Hauser the pass to Horford. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
KD can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Poole. Tatum with a screen on Poole. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Dillingham, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum down low. Defended by Durant. Pass to Horford. Sinks the three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Thompson for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Here's Cornette. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Cornette's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Thompson gets it to go.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done, but just does not happen, whether it's sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Brown, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Poole. The quick look, no good that time. Boston trailing. Tatum finds White. Back to Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
It's good. Dillingham's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Count that bucket.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Dillingham. White covering. Dillingham, no good. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Durant. Tough 2 from Durant.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Shoots the 3. He's off on that one. Houston in the lead. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Porzingis over Smith. It's rebounded by Poole. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Brown outside. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Dillingham, no good. And the Celtics shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. That gives them the lead. And that's 20 points for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Here's Dillingham. He can't get that one to fall. White with the defensive effort. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Thompson. Gannett comes in for Kevin Durant. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Dillingham. And Porter subbed in for Jordan Poole. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Porter. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Hauser. And the three off target. It's trailed by 4. They need this. Porter, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the paint. Hauser misses. Connect with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. In the corner, Smith with it. And stolen by White. Brown outside. And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail. Here's Connect. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the inside. And White slams it in.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Porter kicks to Smith. From outside the arc. Rebound Boston. Holiday's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hauser. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter. Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Brown outside. Lets it go with a 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Smith dishes to Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Porter's got 6.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last 3 only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Connect. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. How much importance did you two put on the regular season standings during your playing days?
Man, I took them very seriously, Ernie. I wanted to be on top. Meanwhile, Shaq was out there sleepwalking through the regular season.
And apparently there's been a carryover into his television career.
Somebody said television?
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And that is a wrap.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Boston, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Greg, what a game we've been treated to. Not much separating these two teams.
And you've got to enjoy the high level of skill being displayed. This is not your normal game this time of year on the NBA calendar. You can tell this one needs a little bit more, Kevin, and the players also are enjoying it.
Outside, White on the wing, Brown. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 3 from Tatum. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Dillingham. 10 points for him. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Thompson. Almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1. but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Rockets. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Dillingham, no good. Boston leading by 6. And stolen by Dillingham. That one goes. Count it. Dillingham's got 12 in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Holiday, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Rockets, number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That one on White.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
For Houston, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 23.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They get the rebound. Tatum, no good with the layup. And so Poole will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Back to Thompson. Takes the 3. Boston grabs the miss. White's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Aggressive move that time by Holiday. He's the engine that makes this offense churn.
Thompson outside. The 3. And it's Thompson again missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Poole, the pass to Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. 27 points for him.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Back to Tatum. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Dillingham. And it's sent back by White. Pass to Dillingham. Here is Durant. White covering. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. The shot by KD. No good. Celtics leading by 7. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Rule with the steal. To the left side wing. Thompson for the triple. It's tipped. Tatum with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Tatum's shot is off. Rockets trail by 9. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Brown. Another miss by Houston. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, that's just an indefensible shot that time. I mean, Holiday going deep into his bag on that shot.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Thompson from long range sinks the triple. Thompson's got 30.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second half.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Tatum against KD. Thompson from long range. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Brown. And it's Durant with the rebound. Rockets trail by 11. Out left to the wing. Pass to Dillingham. Thompson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Brown outside. The tray. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dillingham. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Here's Poole. Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. From deep. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Şengün with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Thompson inside. Brown on him. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Thompson. And the Celtics shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A new lineup here for Houston. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Stolen by Tatum. From past the arc. A 3 from Tatum.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
To the wing right side. Here's Connect. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Smith with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Smith. And here's Holiday. He's got 18. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 9.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Horford the pass to Pritchard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Porter. Takes it off the glass. Now just a 4-point Boston lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and Connect gets it to go.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Buries it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Connect. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Tatum against Smith. Lets it go from 11. And that one's good. Tatum's got 16 here in the second half.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
And it's Smith missing. Fires the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 39.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Smith outside. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, we're close to crowning the 2024 NBA Cup winner. Final quarter here on 2K Sports. Cam Whitmore is out there with Kevin Porter. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Connect. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Thompson comes in for Smith. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Connect. And Poole subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Poole. Horford from outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Dillingham's checked in for Whitmore. Here's Hauser. Pass to Cornette. Right wing. 5 on the clock. And here's Tatum for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Using his length inside to reach.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. 6 to shoot. Tatum a screen.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Horford. They get it again. Pass to Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy. And he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Tatum against Durant. Now here's Tatum. D right on him. And Durant sends it back.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
Drew Holiday is checked in for the Celtics. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Dillingham. So they take the lead. Dillingham's got 19 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And it's the Rockets with the ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Poole. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Holiday. Dillingham, no good. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Dillingham, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Bounce pass from Tatum. Pass to Horford. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. Tatum down low. He's covered by Thompson. Count it. Good. Hauser's got 5 points now this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Horford. Tatum finds Holiday. Back to Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Hauser, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And for that matchup with Charlotte, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's Poole. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. Here's Tatum. Three-pointer. Gillingham with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thompson dishes to Smith. And here's KD for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
The Celtics shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Celtics trail by 3. The wide open look here for Holiday. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Holiday's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hauser. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Thompson outside. Screen by Durant. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Celtics trail by 6. Tatum with it. pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Thompson. 2 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And no good. Smith with the defensive effort. It's Poole with the drive. Dillingham with it. Thompson outside. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Porter's checked in for the Rockets. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that trophy means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Outside, Porzingis. Celtics passing it around. Holiday finds Brown. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Celtics trail by 11. White with it, now guarded by Porter. And White, the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Pass to KD. And here's Poole for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis is the Celtics shooting 47%, pretty solid. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 20 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, I just love the quiet confidence that Holiday plays with, particularly as it relates to his ability to score. He's just flat out taking over right now.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
There's the 3. Tatum no good.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And Thompson slams it home.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Celtics trail by 11. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by KD.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And he gets it back. That shot wide open. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson slams it home.
You see the incredible athleticism. I mean, Amen Thompson just slashing his way to the cup with ease.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Off target with his 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And here are the Rockets. They're on an 11-3 run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and KD drops them both. And Clark, watching Amen Thompson, he is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And KD throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And that's an intentional foul. And he makes the first.
For the Celtics,
and that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's KD for three. The rebound by the Celtics. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Here's Shireman. And they go to the intentional foul.
fourth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Applying for the Celtics, Charlie, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. The three from KD. They've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Amen Thompson.
number 1, standing 6'1", number 35, Kevin Durant.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Amin Thompson.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. Out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, they've got Thompson, Dillingham out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 3. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Well, at this point of the season, Richard, we're starting to get an idea of who the championship contenders might be.
To some degree, we already had an idea before the year began. Now we're starting to get confirmation, barring any unforeseen shakeup.
Now here's Murray. McCollum looks around. 6 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Murray. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 5 points.
The release is getting so much quicker. Murray showcasing it there.
Thompson outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's McCollum. To the inside. Here's Williamson. Up again. That's tipped. They kick it out to Murray. That three's off the mark. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dillingham. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier than that. Poole padding those assist numbers.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who is able to talk with Ime Udoka.
He feels the X factor in this one could be C.J. McCollum. Coach said his combination of scoring and playmaking is elite, and his teammates follow his lead. He can't afford to let him go off tonight. That would make it an uphill battle. Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Tipped. Murray with it. 7 points in the game. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And here's New Orleans now. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You look at the Cavaliers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Rockets, they weren't supposed to be this good this far into the season. The question everyone is asking, can they keep it up?
Outside Murray. Pass to Messi. For 3, McCollum. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Poole from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's McCollum. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Outside Murray. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And it's Houston's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Şengün, the screen. The three. Rebounded by New Orleans. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with another miss. Pelicans trail by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. To stand by this point of the season, what can a coach reasonably expect from his players?
Well, first of all, Kevin, I don't know any coaches who are reasonable. But as far as what to expect...
I always thought you were reasonable, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. So did I, but my players didn't. So... You know, but we can expect players to execute the system that you have in place. They are professional athletes. And if they don't understand what they're doing or can't execute it, you can't play them.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
So comfortable off a feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
The shot by Thompson, no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Messi. And here is Williamson. Murray outside. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
Thompson from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now here's McCollum coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one falls for Dillingham. So, Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Dillingham, no good. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 4-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And here is Poole. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. Thompson misses. McCollum outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific tally.
Thompson for the triple. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Rule with the steal. Driving to the basket.
And it's great to see Poole attacking the basket, not settling for the jumper.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. They trail by 3. McCollum outside. Tipped away. And stolen by Dillingham. Thompson outside. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out these Rockets, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
And so here is Houston, following the score by New Orleans. The 3 from KD. Messi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Murray outside. Here's Williamson. And Thompson sends it back. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out New Orleans. 4.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Here's Messi. Williamson, the pass to Murray. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Dillingham, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to McCollum. Here's Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Go up and get it. Trey Murphy.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Dillingham with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Poole with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Durant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Pass to Poole for 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Poole's got 5 points so far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Messi. It's McCollum on the wing. To halt the run, and it's good. 2 points. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Thompson. Excellent D that time from Jones. Pelicans trail by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Williamson against Thompson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's such a strong player. When you hit Zion, you're usually going to take the worst of it.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. McCollum against Poole. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
And here are the Pelicans now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A new lineup here for Houston. And New Orleans also making a change. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Got a hand on it. Jones finds Williamson. Porter pulls it in.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Smith outside. Lets the three fly. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Williamson against Smith. Here's Alvarado. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
Rockets leading by 10. Porter looking it over. The Rockets with another miss. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Adams against Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Rocket 6. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Houston. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Porter. Inside.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Olenek, he's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Williamson. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Houston leading by 11. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
So I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Jones, no luck.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
It's Porter outside. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor. And it's Alvarado in the corner. For the three. And rebounded by Connect. And for Houston, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Whitmore finds Smith. Here's Connect. From outside, off the mark. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Boston.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Smith. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Houston on top, up by 16. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
They've got Kevin Porter. Adams is out there with Smith. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Connect in at the three. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's McCollum. Lays it up off the glass. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Olynyk. To the paint. Great defense that time from Şengün. The Rocket shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nice move, and Thompson sends it back. Now, here's Poole. He's defended by Alvarado. And he's good on the three ball. Thompson's got 19 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Olynyk, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Thompson inside. He's defended by Alvarado. The shot by Thompson, no good. Here's McCollum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
McCollum looking it over from downtown. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
And take a look at Thompson, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Jones against KD. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
KD on the wing. Back to Poole. Durant kicks to Poole. Thompson from long range. Pelicans pull it in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Thompson. A 3-ball. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
This one has been all about...
How about the shot?
Murray against Poole. From the stripe. Thompson with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Dillingham. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive.
And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And the 3-ball is good.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Thompson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. It's Olynyk atop the key. Cullen. Pass it to Jones. No good on the 3. The Rockets shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Dillingham, no good. Out to the right wing. Pass to Murray. New Orleans moving it around. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
And Dillingham with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Dillingham's got 6 points in the quarter. Now here's Murray. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively. grabbing 4 steals during the game.
And Thompson kicks to Poole. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray, the pass to McCollum. Screen by Jones. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 19 points. The Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Lakers in L.A. It's Durant on the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Murray outside for the 3. Şengün with the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And Kevin Durant good for 3. KD's got 8 points.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
New Orleans has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Şengün against Olynyk. Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Dillingham with it. Poole on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And that time, no dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson's checked in. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Houston.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. And that one's good, Williamson.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
3-pointer, and it's connects. That time on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists here tonight. Murray against Porter. Murray, good. Murray's got 8.
He's just showing off. Murray creating space off the dribble.
Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Murray right side. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Connect from down in the low post. It goes. And 11 points for Dalton Connect.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Now Porter, still without a basket. Hits it from three-point range.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Smith against Williamson. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
Smith for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson with it. Now Smith defending. Williamson in the post. Porter's there. Williamson dishes to Olynyk over Smith. And that one's drained from the low block. Olynyk's got his second basket.
Well, he can really bully you in there. Olynyk is a tough assignment close to the basket.
Porter finds Smith. The tray. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Connect. For three. That one doesn't go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Buckets ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
The Pelicans, 59.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings. First, let's get into the power rankings for our suits. Kenny, those are some nice-looking slacks you have on. Don't they come in your... Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going.
And that's a halftime rank.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum.
Substitution.
Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. Murray kicks to McCollum. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Poole gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The 10-footer. And he hits the jumper for 2. McCollum's got 23 points.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pass to Messi. Here's McCollum. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block.
Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
Out to Thompson. Launches it. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray outside. Shot from the wing. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thompson right side. From outside the arc. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Takes a step back. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Basket good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Messi. New Orleans moving it around. And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
Poole the pass to Thompson. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 34.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Murray outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Thompson misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McCollum no good. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Thompson slams it home.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Timeout called the Rockets. Let's take a look at the numbers for Amen Thompson.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Jordan Poole on top.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty terrible here in the 3rd quarter at around 30%. They set the pick. And a wide open look for McCollum. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to McCollum. Will it go? Knocks down the 3 ball. McCollum's got 26 points.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the 2nd half.
Dillingham. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Poole with the drive.
Nobody can knife through a lane quite like Jordan Poole.
Here's Williamson. He's got 9. Pass to Misi. And here's McCollum for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The kick out to Poole. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Poole's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Rockets.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
Here's McCollum. True on the 14-footer. 28 points for C.J. McCollum.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
For three, Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
Stop, pop, count it. Murray looking smooth.
Poole kicks to Thompson. A fader. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. From the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Şengün with the screen for Thompson. A 3-ball. Misi grabs the rebound. New Orleans has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's McCollum. Here he goes.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
And so Poole will bring it up for Houston. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
New Orleans moving it around. McCollum left side. Buries it down low. McCollum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Making it look effortless. What a smooth shot by McCollum.
Poole the pass to Thompson. Off target from outside. Shoots from 8. Williamson up top. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Şengün with a screen on McCollum. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Well, he's a true combo guard. McCollum is trusted to run this offense. Great pass.
Smith outside. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Pass to connect. And they recover it. Back to Smith. This one for 3. A 3-pointer's right on target. Smith's got 15 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Misi. McCollum kicks to Jones. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Connect with it. He's got 11. Three-pointer. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
McCollum, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Adams down low. Fires the three. Right side, Porter. Here's connect. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 40% from the floor here. And here's McCollum for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
McCollum's got 14 points now in the second half. And for Houston, they're shooting around 48% so far in the third. Porter, no luck. Porter's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
That is a textbook blockout to secure the rebound.
Here's McCollum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity, because you have to have an edge to get that and one shot to fall.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's Porter with the 3. Porter can't get that one to fall. That's tipped. Porter with the steal. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. The sensation. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Connect. Kevin Porter is out there with Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Murray for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that's just another thing Murray can do for you. Hit the 3.
Here's Smith. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Works that inside area.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's the 3. The shot will not fall.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And Jones showing you his basketball IQ there. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
And it's Whitmore missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Connect. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this rookie, Connect, is special. Even when he gets roughed up, stays in control.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Amen Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. Dillingham's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And Poole subbed in for Kevin Porter.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Durant's checked in for the Rockets. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
No, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
For 3, Murray, and the 3 ball is good. Murray's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Thompson outside. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Poole. From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jones for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Dillingham. Puts up a 3. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Dillingham. Dillingham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Murray dishes to Olynyk to the wing on the left. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And the technical free throw is good.
An impressive young talent. And Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Dillingham and a missed layup.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Olynyk has the open look. And the Pelicans miss again. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. No good on the triple. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And he's good on the 3 ball. Murray's got 25 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Thompson inside the line. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Messi. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well,
Cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Olynyk, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Trey Murphy. Here's Thompson, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's McCollum for three. Dillingham with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
A three from McCollum hits the three-point foul. McCollum's got 41.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The Pelicans have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Number 15, Jose Alvarado.
Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Alvarado in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Rockets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Williamson against KD. Nailed from three-point land.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
McCollum, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Nisi. To the middle. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 43 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Down low, Nisi. The rebound by KD. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Şengün passes to Poole. Thompson for 3. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And so Poole will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. On the wing, Thompson lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jones. Now here's McCollum. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And another one.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Pass to Jones. Here's Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle, so strong and athletic.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish. And I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Thompson for 3. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From past the arc, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 46 points.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Thompson for 3. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. McCollum, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting fairly well in the 4th, around 48%. And that one is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Amen Thompson.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 analysts that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
And guys, at this point, just a side note, they've got this one sewn up. He's probably headed to the bench one way or the other. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Anthony Black's checked in for Beasley.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team. And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
The offensive rebound goes back up. Smith with the defensive effort. Porter against Murray. Murray with the defensive effort. Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.